Welcome back to My Life Coach Sandra, the content and coaching platform dedicated to you, curated by me, for us all to understand our mindset, understand our anxieties, understand the things that make us anxious, or kind of explain the anxious experiences that we have so we can overcome an anxious mindset and go to a mindset that completely works for us. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if that makes any sense. And yeah, let me know what you think of today's video. Enjoy. Bye. Today's video is all about top tips that I can give you for a positive mindset and a mindset that helps you overcome any financial anxieties that you may have. I recently did a live with an amazing coach talking all things finance, how your finances can affect your mindset and how your mindset can affect your finances. If you'd like to watch that video, just hit the link in my bio down below and you can watch that live. But if you're not into watching an entire live, we were speaking for about an hour, just over an hour. This video might be the perfect thing for you. It's bite-sized information, bite-sized tips, so you can kind of get the gist, get to the point of everything you needed from that Instagram live. So yeah, let's get right into it and start with tip number 1. Before we even get into tips or anything, a complete disclaimer, this video is not financial advice or how you should control your finances, how you should navigate the rest of the world. I am just here to help you understand your anxious mindset, to understand why you may be feeling or experiencing anxieties around certain things. I just wanted to say that, just so you guys know. So yeah, today's video is primarily because finances is a big thing. It's a big thing for a lot of people, and especially if you live anywhere in the world right now, a recession or the word recessions or cost of living or anything is a big topic of discussion. Regardless of how much money you have in the bank, whether it's a lot or a little, finances are tight for a lot of people and you can get really overwhelmed no matter what your circumstances are. It's time to have more conversations. It's time to talk to more people. I talk about this all the time and I say having conversations with people, finding safe spaces, talking to financial advisors, banks, anyone that knows about finances specifically, reading up on things and having discussions is so important because it takes the weight off of your shoulders. I always say anxiety is all about fear. You're anxious because you're scared about something. You're scared of a possibility, and we'll never know those possibilities because they're endless. We have no idea what the possibilities may be or what the possibilities may hold. But what we do know is what we can do as individuals. And what we can do, number 1, is talk it out. It's so important to have conversations and talk about the things that worry us, talk about the things that make us anxious, talk about the things that make us uncomfortable, because that way we tend to find commonalities and we also tend to find peace, people that can help us. And to be completely transparent, I think I also talk about this subject because I myself can experience a lot of financial anxiety or embarrassment or shame, and I don't necessarily talk about it or say anything because I'm like, what will people think? What will people say? But if I truly believe the people around me, the institutions around me are there to help, or at least there to provide a shoulder, not for me to cry on, but for me to at least acknowledge my experiences or feelings, then I should be able to share. So me being transparent allows you to be transparent because you're kind of using me as an example. So right now, look, I'm not where I want to be and I have so much more to learn and do. I can't even buy like bulk concert tickets for about 8 people, 4 people right now, even if I thought about it for like seats I wanted. But I know that I can buy 2 or I can buy 3, or I can do what I can in those moments and then fill in the gaps where I can. Number 2, define the problem. I always find that the issues, and especially when you're anxious and you feel fear, the issues are always bigger than what they actually are, and they always feel bigger than what they actually are. Defining the problem allows you to kind of be literal with a lot of things, and when you define the problem, you tend to find out it's not as big as you think, or it's not as scary as the word or a thing may feel. The third thing is gratitude. I know sometimes people feel as though I'm in a position right now, I don't have time to think about gratitude or think about being positive or trying to think the best things and the best case scenario. But why not? Why not, in the moments where we feel the most fear, in the moments where we feel the most anxious, take a step back to really feel as though I've got this in the bag, or I'm gonna figure it out. And I'm grateful for what I can do. Just then, when I spoke about, look, I can't buy bulk tickets for a concert, for example, but I know I can buy 2 or 3, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm thankful for that. And I know in time I'll be able to buy as many as I want. I'll be able to buy a box even, if that's your choice. But it's thinking about the things you can be grateful for in the moment. Can you be grateful for the small, and can you be grateful for a lot? I always tell people, no matter how much you have or how little you have, how you balance it and what your mindset is around that is really important, because you can have a lot and do nothing with it, and you can have a little and do a lot with it, which kind of ties perfectly into my next point, is your foundation. I talk about foundation all the time online, and I talk about it like a house, thinking about I've got to pull back the windows, the blinds, the brick, everything, the wood, and straight to the foundations, the cement where we started, all of the groundwork, because it's what do you build on top of? What is your mindset, and what are you anxious about, right? Labeling it, giving it a name. What is your mindset around money? How did you grow up with money? What did you see growing up? What do you see right now? Who do you surround yourself with? What do you say to yourself, and what do you read, and what do you believe? Your foundation is so important, because you can have everything and not know what to do with it, and you can have a little and know how to grow with it and how to do more with it. Sorry if you can hear anything in the background. I'm still working on my microphone situation, so you might hear a bit of traffic, but we're going to keep pushing through. And the last point, which is a point that even I was surprised to touch on when we spoke about it in the Instagram live, the amazing coach Martina, I'll also link her stuff below this video. She spoke about there's different ways to approach your mindset, and I always appreciate that, because when I talk about going from an anxious mindset to a mindset that works for you, I literally mean that. For example, all the things I listed before probably don't work for everyone, and doing them all at the same time can probably be overwhelming for a lot of people. So creating a mindset that works for you talks about taking bits and pieces of things that you appreciate and that know will work for you. So she spoke about, for herself, she spoke about her faith and how her faith guides how she looks at her finances. She always says that she has been given this life or this amount or whatever she has to steward. So she's kind of taking care and looking after. So it's again about gratitude and being like, okay, this is what I can do with what I've been given. How can I multiply this? How can I use this to my advantage, or just how can I survive and live my best life? So when she spoke about that, and I heard that that was great for her and it worked for her, I thought that's an amazing idea to apply if you choose to, right? You can use a faith-based system to shift your mindset if that's what works for you. I always say that these videos aren't super long, but they don't need to be, right? When we do these videos and have these conversations, they're all about incorporating it into your daily life and your daily routine. I'm really happy that we get to have these conversations and talk about different things that make us anxious, and videos don't have to be super long. You don't have to sit with me all day. If you want to, I can make them even longer, just let me know. But I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm figuring out this whole situation, and we'll see how it goes. I hope you like the new setup. I hope you like the space. I don't know if the lighting has changed or if my hair looks a mess or anything, but that's it for today's video. Remember the tips, talk it out, talk to people, talk to organizations that can support you and help you. Gratitude, learn how to be thankful with a little, a lot, whatever it may be. Define things, define the issue, define the situation, takes the weight off of your shoulder. And lastly, remember that your mindset is yours, and you can use different things from different places to create a mindset that works for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.